Well, it looks like Hillary Clinton's election bid for the presidency, which it seems like she's not really going for, but she really is. I guarantee you, in her heart, she's dead set on being president of the United States. But it may have gotten sidetracked far more than you think by this email issue, because there's actually a major law she violated, and her being an attorney and a lawyer, and she worked for the Rose Law Firm for all those years. She definitely was aware of the law, especially as Secretary of State, and she even let go of people prior for keeping government emails on personal servers, which she was doing, and she indeed deleted 30,000 emails in its entirety. But I have to say this. It's a long ways till November 2016. The public has a very short memory, the memory of a gnat. That's what it is. She's very popular, actually, even though she may not be popular amongst my viewers or the ones watching this video. If you took an opinion poll today, she'd probably win the election hands down. But let's get on with the law. The law is U.S. 18 U.S. Code 2071, concealment, removal, or mutilation of email information, what you need to be keeping. Whoever willfully and unlawfully conceals, removes, mutilates, obliterates, or destroys, or attempts to do so with the intent to do so, takes and carries away any record, proceeding, map, book, paper, document, or other thing filed or deposited with any clerk or officer of any court of the United States or any public office, including the Department of State, the whole Department of State, or with any judicial or public officer, including the Secretary of State, who she was, shall be fined under this title or imprisoned for not more than 3 years or both. And also, they will be disqualified from holding any office in the United States. They shall forfeit their office, and they will be disqualified from holding any office in the United States. Now, you think this is a slam dunk, but with this lady, there's been so much stuff in the past. I mean, I can't make a 16-hour-long video going over all the stuff that went on with the Clintons, but I can tell you this. I've seen major media articles now talking about America's greatest dynasties. These asswipes in the major media, you know what they put as the greatest of all American dynasties? The Clintons. Now, dynasty? It's one generation. You got Bill and Hillary. And it's not even, I don't know if you want to call it a marriage. It's a political partnership. He screws around with underage girls, and she screws around with the other underage girls, So that's what goes on. So, I mean, I don't know what the heck. She might get, despite all this, blatant violation of the law. What else is new? She blatantly violated the law and everything. The law is only applicable to people that get pissed off at, right? I mean, if they get pissed off at you, the law is applicable then, or any law they pull out of the hat or make up, So, I don't know if she's actually going to be disqualified from office. Right now, it looks like the Democrats are kind of backing away from her, but they don't have any alternative. It's like she is too big to fail for the freaking Democrats, But I kind of look at it like this. She's the witch, and it's like, I'm melting, blah! And there she is, pile of freaking melted mush. And there's her broom, and there's her bucket, and there's her green gloves, there's her hat, and there's her cloak, right? So, she's done. I mean, hopefully. That would be probably the best thing to do. Anyway, match her up with Olga from, she likes women. Olga, the ring ice skater that knocks women through the freaking loop and stuff. Maybe she'll put her in a scissor headlock and freaking crush her melon or something. I don't know. But it's almost like this is another one of these freaking 50 million rumors. Not rumors. It's a freaking fact. I mean, she admitted to deleting 30,000 emails. The entire history of whatever went on with the State Department. I mean, she can't claim that's all personal. No way in hell. So, it says that she should be, ain't even good enough. She should be flat out executed in a painful way. That's the way I look at it, man. That's the way I really look at it. But she's a pile of bullshit to the max. I mean, but she's extremely popular amongst, supposedly, I don't know where, though. I can't figure out why she's so popular. According to the major media and the Gallup polls, oh, she'd win the election hands down right now. I don't understand how. But then again, I don't understand how they rig votes, too, either. So, you heard that before, right? It's all electronic. But, one of the things where she probably is a shoo-in for the presidency, I hate to say this, Warren Buffett says it. Some of these other bigwigs say it that are like financial advisors. They think she's going to be, and you know why? It's not that she's popular, but she can deliver for what the big boys that really run this country want. And she's cold-blooded enough to deliver on it. So she's going to deliver on controls to the max. She's the blonde female, ugly female. She looks like a Adolf Hitler in a blonde wig without the mustache. But that's about what it is. But hey, I don't know. I think that they'll bury this freaking thing and they'll talk their way out of it again. They'll say, that was just personal emails, 30,000 personal emails on it that included what? Yeah, maybe there was some personal emails in there, right? Well, if you did 30,000 emails, isn't that a hell of a lot of personal emails to be playing around with? For crying out loud, what are you doing any work as a Secretary of State or what? I mean, I never did 30,000 emails in my whole entire life, for crying out loud, I don't think, So what the hell were you writing about? Love letters to your girlfriends? So, I got to tell you, though, she did, the problem is this. Republicans got no balls, man. And, the top Republicans, the ones that control the other Republicans, they ain't going to go after this because they're all in cahoots with this shit. They're all in cahoots with Obamacare. They're all in cahoots with all kinds of the same satanic controls they've been, the Socialist Party's been doing, the Democratic Party. I don't like either one of these parties. And, the Republicans, the one thing I really can't stand about Republicans, they tell you the big business corporations, the trickle-down theory, that's all bullshit. What are they, kidding me? We don't need these jerks. That's what I'm talking about. We don't need any of them, man. I guess the best thing to do is pay everything cash and you don't have any income and you don't feed these assholes left and right any kind of money. But that takes real work, and that's one thing the Americans aren't interested in doing for general. This is what happened in Rome. How did they sway the population with the grain dole? Declare a holiday. Hey, everybody's off. Here, open up the grain doles. Let's have some freaking festive holidays. More entertainment at the Coliseum. The Coliseum of the United States of America is Hollywood, right? It's exactly what goes on. So, I don't know. Maybe she will be knocked out of the loop, but the problem is whoever knocks her out of the loop is just probably going to be just as evil or maybe even worse. Who the hell knows who would be the replacement? But I hope people do realize that, this lady is a liar. Big time. Liar. Well, you know what? She's an attorney, right? Usually that's what attorneys are, liars. They just get paid. They get paid to lie for whoever the hell pays them to lie for them, right? That's what they do, right? If they're one of those civil attorneys, defense attorneys, they could take Jack the Ripper and they say, well, my client didn't know and he wasn't there and whatever. There's actually stuff on her about that with rapists and stuff that I don't even want to get into that, but loads of stuff. But they're all corrupt, and I don't like the Republicans either. And it's about time we just vote them all the hell out of office, and that's really what the solution is. But to go over this damn thing she violated, it says that whoever willfully and unlawfully, which is, did she do it willfully or unlawfully? That'll be the question. I didn't know. It was an accident. I tripped over the wire and 30,000 emails got deleted. Somebody else did that for me. I told them to check on it, and it was supposed to be just personal. Yeah, right. See, that's where it'll get in. Removes, mutilates, obliterates, or destroys, or attempts to do so with the intent, or so takes and carries away any record proceeding. In other words, if you got rid of the damn emails, You will be fined under this title or imprisoned for not more than 3 years or both. So you get fined and imprisoned, maybe. Better yet, she should be shot as a traitor. That'd be better. The other thing is, like I said, I ain't freaking working for a, big broadcast outfit out here, or paid by the, like what the hell is the other alternative shills out there? I don't play that game. I'm telling you flat out what I think. She ought to be shot as a traitor. Screw the bullshit. This code isn't even good enough. And they ought to take pieces like a little meat off her side of her, like as they do it too. The thing is, the term office, she shall also be disqualified from holding any office under the United States, and she'd have to forfeit any office if she was in office. So, and being that she's an attorney, she's definitely well aware of this damn law. She'll pull the freaking law out in 2 seconds on your ass in second flat, if it's, to her advantage. But if when it goes against her, I'm a little miss innocent, Bo Peep. No, you're not. You're melting. You're witch. You're the witch, lady. You're the witch. Go drink some freaking formaldehyde by the gallon and go, let's see you melt. So, this lady, but the problem I see is, like, if the American population is really behind this lady, and we got major problems, man. It's like, the reality of the situation is, despite what some people think, because I know people think, I didn't vote for that person, I don't deserve these yo-yos in office. But if there's a lot of people that put these kind of people that are extremely corrupt back in office in Congress and in Senate over and over and over and over again, it's we get the government we deserve. That's what happens. Maybe it's not the government I deserve or the government you deserve, but in general, that statement is we get the government we deserve is true. So, this lady definitely knew she was, like, not supposed to be violating that law and deleting all those emails. And she kept, and what's obvious is she used a personal server in the first place. Why? Because she had total control over what she can erase this crap. What do you think she used a personal server for in the first place? Why do you think she used it in the first place? You born yesterday? I mean, I don't know why these people don't even freaking put it out like that. Well, Sonny Bono did. Remember what Sonny Bono did about Waco? He had a skiing accident. He must have got disorientated and went into a tree and he died, right? He was a guy asking the tough questions, right? Don't ask any tough questions. Right? You're melting, you damn witch. I got a beef with actually anybody who still supports this freaking thing. I mean, she's got no scruples at all. And I'm not talking about morals or anything like that. I'm talking about, there's some of the most party animal, corrupt people there is that supposedly have no morals that are way better people than her. She's got no compassion for anybody, period, except her own ambitions. Anyway, time to take a hike and, go melt someplace. Go find yourself a freaking hole and go drink yourself a gallon of formaldehyde. Says, lady, you are the worst on the planet.